Welcome to the late night feed with Ange and Rob in, out, and about here on Giant TV.
Great to be with you.
Ryan Langdon is here. How you doing, sir?
Good. How about yourselves?
Yeah, we're good.
Wonderful.
Good. Yeah.
So good to see you.
Pleasure's all mine, of course, Angela.
So what's the new year? What's 2019 looking like for you?
So you obviously just, doing a lot of writing, working on, an EP down the road. So the more the better, obviously. And then trying to get on the road as much as possible, play a lot of live shows across the country and, kind of branch the name out there a little bit, right?
So we're going to be going in, out, and about here with you. We're going to go to the batting cages.
Yes, because we
on.
know that's his second love.
So you wanted to be a baseball player, so we're going to go test your skills versus mine.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
We're going to work up an appetite, too.
Yeah, absolutely, because we have to go get... we found a place that has a panzerotti the size of
both of our faces.
Both of our faces put together, yes.
Yeah, and we can customize it. You could even put chicken inside.
I like that. That sounds
so we're going
good
to
to
grab
me.
some food later as well. Now let's talk about She Knows It. You recorded the video for this one just recently.
Yeah, it was last Wednesday. Yeah, so we did that at Big Texas Niagara as well. We had a great turnout, and I'm really appreciative of all the people that kind of came out and to support the song. And no, it was a lot of fun, and it was kind of cool to. It's kind of the first video I've had where we did like a live performance included in the video, and it was kind of a lot of fun. It was a long process, but at the end of the day, had a blast doing it.
Explain the process, because I mean I've never shot a video before. I had no idea what goes on. Do you play live? Do you actually play the music? How does it happen?
Yeah, so when you have the band tries to play as close as possible to the track, obviously, and they just keep playing the track over and over through the speakers. And at least like as a being the lead singer, the vocalist in the video, I can just lip sing to it as long as I'm kind of singing to it, so at least saves the voice in a sense. But yeah, it gets after a while, like you hear the song a million times in the course of a day, you kind of get sick of it. But at the end of the day, it's in my opinion, I'm pretty pleased with how it's going to turn out, I think.
So there was no concept video then, like not like a storyboard build where you could act and be a different kind of persona?
There's some scenes in there, yeah, absolutely. So we had a beautiful young lady come in, and she's kind of in the video as well. And so we kind of cut back and forth from a live performance to some acting scenes as well. So I'm in there as well. So we'll see how that kind of turns out. Could be good, could be bad.
Did you watch videos as a kid? Do you remember watching videos, sitting endlessly, watching like much music and watching these music videos over and over? I used to watch them all the time.
That's how I listened to a lot of music, was through much music. I remember they used to do the top 30 countdown or whatever every Fridays and whatnot. So just to go to the TV every Friday night, and just start watching them, and that's how you kind of you listen to new music, new material. It wasn't, you didn't have the internet. Well, you had the internet, but it wasn't as big as it is now. Obviously, it wasn't as accessible to listen to as much music as it is now.
So videos are still a good source of getting the song out there, right? I mean,
especially on YouTube, because YouTube is obviously a big source for how to kind of branch your music out there. So I think it's huge to have a video, and at least it kind of puts a face to the song as well, and that's kind of big for somebody who's kind of just trying to who's finding you out in a sense, right?
Right. So after the video is shot, now what comes up next?
So right now we're just kind of working on getting some shows across the country, and we have a couple. I'm not gonna name it yet because they're not official yet in a sense, but. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and then it's going to be across the country, Calgary. Hopefully, some the one in Winnipeg will be fun. So, really looking forward to it.
We also know a little bit about your fears.
Yes.
Right. We know you have. You're not really a fan of the Halloween season.
Not really. I don't like scary movies. Anything to do with the dead kind of scare me a little bit.
Or the bedroom in Nashville that he avoids when we go visit.
Oh, tell us about the bedroom in Nashville. I need to know.
Well, there's this wonderful woman named Fran, and she's mutual friends, obviously. I met her through Angela. And she has this, beautiful home. Everything is beautiful about it. And you go up the stairs and you happen to walk into this one room, and it's, cute little room. And then you happen to notice there's a lot of dolls around.
Oh.
And it's little girl dolls, which is the scariest doll in the world, in my opinion.
Why is it so creepy? Why are little girl dolls creepy?
I don't want to get into this because this could be a bad move on my part, but I don't know. There's something about it, and there's this one doll that she has in the corner. It's kind of like half the size of my body, maybe, and it just stares at you, and it's like it reads your thoughts and your movements.
It used
freaks
to
me
walk.
out.
It used to walk.
It used
You
to
can
walk.
tell it has a history. That's the problem. It's old too.
All right, so we're going to go and get into the baseball thing here. Now, tell us about your love of baseball first before we go.
Well, just the love of sports. Like, obviously, my father playing, professional football in the CFL. Kind of grew up with sports kind of in my veins, and that was always kind of the first thing I've ever wanted to do is sports. When I woke up in the morning, what am I doing today? When it came to any kind of sport, I played basketball, football, baseball, hockey.
Yeah.
It's kind of always just being active was kind of important to me as a kid and growing up. And baseball was just that game that just came natural to me. I just hand-eye coordination and all that. That was kind of what I was strong at.
Yeah.
And just fell in love with the game. Just remember just summers when it could be 100 degrees. And as a ginger, you would think that's not good standing in the sun. But I loved it, and I still love it to this day, right? It's hard for me to kind of give it up. But sooner or later it's coming. But
all right.
as long as I can play it, I'll play it.
Is there anything we need to know about the batting cages? Like, is there things that we need to know before we head in?
The facility's ran by Scott Bullitt. It's called Bulletproof something. Sorry, Scott, if you're going to watch this. I didn't do my research, but no, Scott Bullitt played for the Chicago Cubs. He played for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Nice.
So he knows what he's talking about, and obviously in this area, he's a pretty big deal. It's a great facility. It's he runs kind of camps for kids there all the way up to
great.
teenage, and he develops them. So it's a great facility. You'll love it.
So are you going to go for the hard ball, the softball? How fast are the pitches going to be?
We can get it up there if you want.
Yeah.
We can crank it up to 100 if you want. We can see what we
Is
can
that
do.
where you'll start?
No, it's fast. Okay, and this is probably my first swings of the year, so we're gonna have to take it easy a little bit.
Okay, so to the batting cages, and whoever loses has to buy the panzerotti.
Yeah, that sounds good with me.
All right, it's a late night feed here on Giant TV with Ange and Rob, in, out, and about with Ryan Langdon. It's Ange and Rob on the late night feed, in, out, and about, and we are at Bulletproof Prospects here in Welland. Scott is the man who owns the place, and Ryan Langdon's all changed, and he's ready to go.
Elbows a little creaky.
This bike can
Flip the switch.
And how fast does it come out?
This is probably going to
70.
Not that bad.
Feel any pain yet?
All of it. Oh, that was a great one. You got a favorite baseball team?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. You gotta shoot for a Canadian team, of course.
Now, how fast is this ball going? It's pretty slow for you.
Yeah. Got it like double clinch. It's probably about 70 at best.
Would you rather do music or baseball?
See, it's a hard question because they both are very equal in life. Baseball, they get paid a little bit more if you're good at it. But no, I love music. It's entertainment is always what I wanted.
You got a panzerotti waiting with your name on it at Pete's Pizza in St. Catharines, my friend. We're going to go there and get this thing custom made for you. So you work out well here, and we'll feed you when we're done.
That's something. Let me make one more. This is fun.
Oh! You got to do one more.
Hi.
There you go. That is not easy to do. Like, it's a very difficult thing to do really well, man. You do it very well. See, this is where I come in handy. I'm a cleanup guy.
It's the most important part of when you do batting practice. You don't want to be that guy that doesn't pick up his balls.
Thanks to Scott at the Bulletproof Baseball Academy for having us today. We're heading on over to Pete's Pizza where we're going to make a customized panzerotti for Ryan Langdon.
Show you how to make
Oh
one
my
right
God,
now.
can we come to the back?
Yeah, come on
Let's
back.
go. Oh, so this is where it all happens.
Just gotta tell me what you want to put in here.
Oh, look at the
Sauce, right?
toppings. Oh my God, yeah.
Hot peppers?
I don't do hot. No, not so much hot.
That's 525 degrees.
Ryan Langdon, this is your custom panzerotti. Thanks so much for joining us here at Late Night Feed with Ange and Rob. This is Ryan Langdon, our special guest.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, now I'm gonna eat them. I screwed up. Eat them.
Take a selfie, please.
Too
Oh,
late.
no.
Oh, now you're toast. You're done. Oh.
That was hard.